It's in the game.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Here from the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Owens. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, And you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Longhorns will have to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Barry. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the run, it's Peoples.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Owens. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it. No problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Watkins. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, but ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Barry. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking to throw. It's Owens. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open, look out! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now here's the toss play. First down, looking for more now. Breaks loose at the 40. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Owens. Finds his man, it's Hudson. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That's a big pickup after the catch, more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, LSU.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Staley. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The short completion of the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. End zone ahead. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Owens. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Peoples. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, but time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Owens. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, LSU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The back's got it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Owens. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it, backed up to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Designed quarterback run. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, with a quarterback like this, you can understand this call, trying to call his own number. He's got the athletic ability to get it done, but the defense does a nice job of not allowing him to get to that goal line.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's buried. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas, 6-6.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Ball handed off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46. Longhorns keep the football on the move. They keep him off balance with a run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Mark down at the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's Owens. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Here we go.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. and short now on the 10th play of this drive.
42, Spider. 4-2, ready.
On the run, it's Peoples. They convert on third down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
He's down, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal for the offense. They go with a direct snap and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. The freshman makes a tremendous grab there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected, the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown! Tigers.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
16. Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Back to pass. It's Owens. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He's got it in the open. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense operating from the pistol.
Get set.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Watkins. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Makes the grab. It's Watkins. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And this time it's complete. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Nice throw caught for a completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, LSU.
Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle him at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Owens. Turns it loose downfield. Finds the receiver wide open. And they finally get him space, and time. That's it. Game